Thank you very much, John Irving, for this interview. I'm so thrilled to have you here.
No, thank you.
Well, when I was a teenager, I was about 10 years old, something like that. I saw the movie The World According to Garp,
Yes.
and I fell in love with all the characters, and I thought, a man who writes this story, it's my idol, definitely.
That's very nice.
I find some resemblance between The World According to Garp and Avenida de los Misterios.
Yes.
For example, you think a lot about religion. Tell me why religion is a topic in your books.
Well, I think Avenida de los Misterios is a good example of how religion plays out in my novels.
Yes.
I think there's a big difference between the spirituality of religion, the foundation of all religions, not just the Roman Catholic Church. In this novel, the focus, of course, is on the Catholic Church.
Yes.
But I feel the same thing is true of all religions, that at their heart is a milagro. At their heart is a miracle that people want to believe. And you can understand and feel sympathy for that belief. But every church has a man-made body of rule makers. And the men who make the rules of the church, the institution of the church, is always different than the reason people believe. I think a lot of people of genuine faith are not well represented by the rules of the institution of their faith, but they still believe in the foundations of it. That's all I'm trying to say.
I love this character Flor, as I love Roberta in The World According to God. You are interested in talking about gender and things like that, sexual differences, sexual acceptances?
I think increasingly we live in a world when the spirit of tolerance, the spirit of a genuine liberal acceptance of other people's differences, racial differences, religious differences, but also sexual differences. We live in a world where it's more and more essential to be tolerant of minorities and not to bully them. And sexual minorities are often overlooked in a world where we understandably pay so much attention to religious minorities, political minorities, racial minorities. The sexual minorities get overlooked. I've always been a supporter of the LGBT community, and only one of the reasons I'm so upset and disturbed by the US election is how those sexual minorities now in the US really stand to lose the ground they've gained.
Yes, that's terrible.
And to once again be bullied, and once again a climate of intolerance
Will raise on the
and
United States.
anger and hatred against sexual minorities. I'm afraid this will once again rise.
Thank you so much, John Irving. It has sido John Irving en la Feria Internacional del Libro de Guadalajara.